This is Eagle Al, and today we're gonna talk about Nakobe Dean. He looked healthy, no sleeve on his knee or anything like that. We're gonna talk about that. Also, AJ Brown said he liked the Pickens trade, and he went into details on why he liked that trade. And lastly, Bryce Huff, him again. Yeah, his articles out there that the Eagles might just cut him, but let's get straight into it. All right, man, before we hop straight into it, remember we was talking about week 1 and why it's the Cowboys. And I made a speculation, like it seemed like it's coming down to like dollars and cents. And then, that game just sells a lot. A lot of people want to see that Cowboys and Eagles. And the NFL and the schedule makers put out basically they feel like they didn't maximize on that rivalry because it seemed like when they put it towards the end of the season, Jalen Hurts could be hurt or Dak Prescott can be hurt. So they don't really get the money that they thought they would get. But having a week 1, the banner dropping, it's going to be a lot of people watching that game because people know the Eagles and Cowboys get hyped. It get hyped up, man. We're going to be talking about that all summer. So, yeah, man, I can't wait for the game. I can't wait for the game. All right, man. So let's get into the meat and potatoes. Let's talk about Nakobe Dean. So there's like a video of the Eagles autism, and you see Nakobe Dean, and you get a glimpse at his legs a bit. If you look here, like within the 4 or 5 second mark, you see Nakobe Dean nothing on his knee. This is a really, really good sign that Nakobe Dean, not saying he's going to be 100%, but he's moving on his own. Don't got like a cane or brace or crutches, and he's just moving normally. So that lets you know like the therapy is going well, whatever trainer he's working with is going well. Because I'm Team Nakobe Dean. I want him to win because I told y'all I don't like the articles and what people saying about him. Yeah, I do think Jahad Campbell can possibly beat him out. I really think that. But to say like this man might be out the NFL, this, that, and the third, nah, I don't believe that. Or he's gonna fail his like physical and stuff like that. Nah, I think Nakobe Dean will stronger than that. And what Nakobe Dean got on his side is youth. He got youth on his side and modern medicine and money. So I think he could get right. I hope he get right. And even if the Eagles don't resign him, as long as he don't go into the NFC East, and he goes somewhere and thrive, I'm rooting for him. I'm cheering for him. I really want him to be healthy. But to me, looking at this and while he's on the Eagles, this is a really good sign. Even if he's a backup, let you know he probably could come back week 3, week 4. Who knows? Maybe he could come back earlier than expected. But if Jahad Campbell is starting from that week 1 to week 4, whatever, Nakobe Dean come back, yeah, that's his spot. That's going to be Jahad Campbell's spot. And again, I'm praying for Nakobe Dean. I'm hoping he get better. I hate to see injuries, and I hate to see hit pieces on him. Just get better, get healthy, and do what you got to do, Nakobe Dean. We rooting for you, man. We rooting for you to get better. All right, so let's talk about AJ Brown. So AJ Brown, I finally had the time to watch the full like interview, or I should say therapy session. I'm not sure what it was. It's called Peaches and Cream. His he got a YouTube channel and he posted. I'm just talking to a group of kids or adults. I'm not sure. And he was asked about a little bit of football stuff, even though he didn't come there to talk about football. If you go to my Twitter page, I posted a couple clips. He talked about like, the mental aspect of having a lot of money, how it could weigh on you. He went into that and just you just got to know AJ Brown a lot more besides football. But we got some little football in there, and they asked him about like trades and stuff like that, and he was like, "What, the George Pickens trade?" And let me just play this clip.
Division though.
The what?
Like the teams trading each other. Like how
Trade? Like what? Like Jordan Pickens today?
how did you feel about
No, I like that. I ain't gonna lie.
you don't feel like there's no like how can I put it?
No,
Nothing that y'all have to worry about.
no, we gonna have to worry about him for sure. Hey, we're gonna have to worry about him. No, I like the trade. I do like the trade. I like the competition. And I like Jordan Pickens. I like CeeDee Lamb and that collab. and it's gonna be exciting to watch, bro, because all that does is bring the best out of us. So if we know how they coming, like we know we gotta step it up. You know,
The Cowboys gonna be on the Cowboys.
you don't think the Cowboys got? I should tell you this, bro. Regardless of the scoreboard, what the score say, that would be one of the hardest games, bro. Every single time. Cowboys, Washington, like those be dog fights, bro. Like it may look easy, but it ain't easy, bro. So
I like that he liked the trade and he's not backing down from it. He's like, look, man, that's a good trade, but that's only going to make us better. He also went into details like, yeah, sometimes the scoreboard could be lopsided with the, Eagles and Cowboys or Eagles and Washington, but those be the hardest games. Those are the hardest games. So I like that AJ Brown broke that down. But I like that he liked it because he could say I hate that trade that made the rivalry harder or that just make them better. He like nah, them doing that is just going to make us better. It's only going to make us better, and I like that he got that mindset because as fans we like competition, but the players do they like it? And it seemed like AJ Brown like okay, I like it, and he liked the rivalry. He liked what it sparks. So yeah, man, I like AJ Brown mentality. Like I ain't backing down from nothing. I don't care who y'all got. We got me. We got Smitty. We got Saquon. We got Jalen. We got the best O line, best defense. We gonna come out here and do our thing. So again, shout out to AJ Brown. All right, so let's get into this last topic. The last topic is Bryce Huff. Another Bryce Huff, yeah, video. We're going to talk about him. So Liberty Line, shout out to those guys. They wrote an article about Bryce Huff, cutting them, money aspect. But I think this come down to X's and O's. I think if we cut him, we seen Howie Roseman take one of the biggest dead money hits with Carson Wentz. When he don't like a guy, he made a mistake, he will take the hit, but Howie Roseman usually make up for it. Because when I look at the lineups, I just don't know how Bryce Huff can make the team besides money. You got Azeez Ojulari, Joshua O'Shea, you got Nolan Smith, Jalen's Hunt. Like I just don't know where he fit. I don't know where he fit, and I know it's somebody I'm forgetting, and it's on the top of my head. The guy we just drafted, Raylan Powell Raylan. We got him. So I just don't know where Bryce Huff fit. We can't send him to the practice squad making that amount of money. If we cut him, somebody's going to pick him up. Somebody's going to give him a chance. 49ers looking because that's who he thrived with, that 49ers defensive coordinator, Robert Saleh. Like that was the coordinator he thrived with when he was a head coach in New York. So maybe we could make a deal with the 49ers, but I think if nothing goes our way, we'll cut him. I think we'll cut him because, again, I just don't know who he start over, who he get more playing time than. Hell, I would go as far as I think Patrick Johnson, who been like basically a lifelong Eagle practice squad guy, can beat out Bryce Huff. That's how bad I thought Bryce Huff was. But to be fair, let's give him the all season. Let's get him training. Let's get him ready because to be fair to Bryce Huff, when he was coming along just a little bit, he broke his wrist. He had to get surgery. And even when he was healthy, the Super Bowl came around, we wasn't playing around. We didn't care how much money you made. We like, Bryce Huff, you a healthy scratch bit dog. Sorry, but we can't risk it. This is the Super Bowl. No time to play politics. No time because he made this money. We need to play him. Nah, this is the Super Bowl. This is the win all, be all that type of stuff. And that let me know the Eagles' hand, what they really think about it when the Super Bowl came around. Like, we can't afford to have you on the field making us look bad. That's what it told me. So we'll see about Bryce Huff. Am I giving up on him just a little bit? But am I being fair? I think I am. So I'm saying, like, just give him the all season, see what he do, see if he learn the system more. And hell, even though Vic Fangio, he don't deserve criticism, but just a little bit, just use him the way, he was used in New York. Got to use him that way. He's not a run stopper. Just have him in passing downs, go get the quarterback. That's what he is. He come off that 4-point stance and just let him run and get the quarterback. Just obvious passing downs. That's when you put him in. if you decide to keep him. But that's all I got for you guys today. Hey man, what do you think and how do you feel? AJ Brown, he liked the Pickens trade. Also, Bryce Huff talked about him and Nakobe Dean. Is he ready? We'll see. But this is Eagle Owl, man. I'm out.